John Wright just setting the field, just trying to relax his troops down again. 4 men in the circle, men everywhere outside the circle.
Full toss, and he just glides down the third man. They surely look for two. He falls over. Deepak Patel. The pressure showing here at Eden Park. Tall piece of fielding. Concedes the extra run.
That's the sort of ball that at third man, in normal circumstances, you'd just come round comfortably, pick up and throw back in. The World Cup semi-final in the balance, and Javed Mir ended at the crease. Suddenly the pressure's there, suddenly the mistakes come.
Morrison's bowled 8 overs, 0.1 balls, no wicket for 50. So he's been quite expensive, so he's under pressure as well. Javed Mir, it's cool as a cucumber on strike. He's 54. Drives into the gap. Get one, it's Harris. They won't take the two here. He's fielded brilliantly. He does it again. The throw's wild, but he was quickly to the ball. Harris a star in the field for New Zealand.
Chris Harris very quickly across the ground at deep cover there. Javed Mir correctly deciding not to risk it on this occasion, coming back for two. As it turned out, of course, the throw was wide and they'd have made it comfortably, but that's not the risk you want to take with the game in the balance at this stage.
Taking his time getting guard from umpire David Shepherd. Umpires under enormous pressure in the final overs as well to watch for the no balls, the close decisions. 16 runs off 16 balls. There's been very few wides or no balls from New Zealand. They've done it fairly well.
The field being rearranged for Moeen Khan. The man's come in from deep cover and the move, and the field's now on the leg side.
Full pitch. Doesn't get it away. Harrison hits the stumps. Ricochet, not out. Well fielded the backup. Listen to the crowd.
Chris Harris seems to get everywhere. He's hit the stumps yet again. Again, very, very close, but again, no way that decision was going to go against the batsman. He's been very accurate, Chris Harris, with his throws all day.
Yes, he's been superb. He's gets 10 out of 10 for his fielding, under pressure as well. And it really has counted. Harris has been there. He stood up and been counted for New Zealand in the field, Chris Harris. A wonderful performance under pressure. 16 runs off 15 balls to be bowled. Nicely placed. It's wide of the man at mid-on. They'll go back for two. Safely back, good fielding by Latham, the substitute fieldsman, but Pakistan now, if they keep it cool, should win this final.
Oh, it's still all to be done. Still the pressure on. There are plenty of gaps in this field too. It's always a question just of that little bit of luck as to whether or not the batsman just hit the ball correctly, find the gaps, get through the gaps before. If it's hit straight the fielder, they've got to field it properly, keep that under control. It's all happening.
Great rule, that circle rule. 4 men inside the circle. It's made one day cricket. The pressure really on the fielding side now. Oh, he's got away fine. Patel's coming around. This time he picks up cleanly. They're coming back for the second. Here comes Javed. He's struggling. He's there. Good running. The throw was wide. So Patel under pressure once again at third man. He picked it up beautifully, but it was a wild throw.
Well, Moeen Khan has picked out Deepak Patel as a man to put under pressure down at third man. Previous one down there, he lost his footing. This time he's turned and thrown. The throw's come a long way wide of the keeper. From third man down there, you've got to get it back to the keeper and get it back quickly. Otherwise, these two boys are going to get through for two with no problems. John Wright still chewing away there. Trying to ease his tension.
Morrison on the ball this over. Doesn't get a run, it's well bowled. It's the over. 48th over's bowled. 6 for 251.
Well, you were saying that history is against New Zealand here.
Yes, that's because no host team has ever won the World Cup. 1975, 79 and 1983, the World Cup was held in England. England didn't win. 1987, Pakistan and India were the hosts. They didn't win. 1992, Australia and New Zealand the host. Australia are already out, and New Zealand look like they will also make their exit today.
Pull something out of the hat. It's going to be Chris Harris to bowl the final over from the members' end. Two to be bowled will be Morrison from the end where we're broadcasting from here at Eden Park. So you don't feel for those guys at all. They've got the ball in their hand, the perspiration will be there, the adrenaline will be pumping, and you've got 40,000 fans screaming out "Dock, ball" or "wicket."
Well, Chris Harris might be the leading wicket taker in this tournament, but he's not been the most economical bowler. If ever there is a test of character, this is it. Chris Harris, not a regular bowler at top level, and here he is in a World Cup semi-final with a big responsibility placed on his shoulders. And he'll be bowling to Javed Miandad. Miandad's 55 not out. Pakistan need 12 runs to win with 12 balls remaining.
It's charged, it's got a thick edge, it's gone to Watson at third man inside the circle, just a single. So Javed looking to hit down the ground, found the outside edge.
Miandad looking at the shorter boundary over extra cover there, and had he got hold of that, he got it over the man at extra cover, that would have been 4 all the way, even with the edge nick there. There's only the man up on the edge of the circle at third man, and so many times we see the ball flying through third man for 4 when that's the case.
Trading his missed, that's bad. He must put back to ball or pat to ball. There's only 2 men close in. Short cover, short mid-wicket. And the pressure building with every ball here at Eden Park.
So easy from the comfort of the commentary box to pull the shots. Moeen Khan there trying to angle this down directly to third man. There is a man there very fine on the edge of the circle saving that one.
Moeen Khan faces Chris Harris. Right coming in closer at mid-wicket. Cover's quite short as well. Swung it. Backward to square, just a single. Good positive throw to the bowler's end, so the tension building with every delivery here at Eden Park. Miandad just with 4 boundaries, has been there a long time, really needs to find the boundary in this over.
Bowler of Chris Harris's pace there being swept like a spinner by Moeen Khan. Harris is bowling into the teeth of the breeze here, the teeth of the gale.
Miandad on strike. He's charged, he's hit it straight down the ground as a man defending, long off. He falls over, but just a single. So it's not over yet. Look at that crowd, the tension's enormous for the spectators. They've been here since 8:30 this morning. They've been cheering every run when New Zealand was batting. Now the boot's on the other foot.
Well, every man in this crowd, every woman in this crowd certainly had value for money today.
Big hit, it's gone for 6, it's going all the way, that's 6 over off.
Talk about good timing, that was beautifully struck. And if ever Pakistan needed 6 runs, this was the moment for it. Moeen Khan has hit this well back into the crowd. He's taken the long handle too, he's sliced underneath it. 10 rows back into the crowd, 6 runs. Pakistan's target suddenly looks a lot easier.
That was the 10th 6 of the match. Look at that, 3 runs off 7 balls, because Moeen Khan, the wicketkeeper, coming in under enormous pressures, had the nerve and courage to hit that long off for 6. Small ground, Eden Park, but it's not easy to do when you've got 40,000 fans here. Think of the millions around the world watching this telecast. He's pulled it, man out there at square leg, he's defending, it's going fine, it could go all the way, it's coming around quickly, we dive. That's 4 runs. And Pakistan have won the first semi-final at Eden Park. A magnificent performance by Javed Miandad into the no-huck. And look at that, look at Javed. What a performance for the veteran. A magnificent win when you're chasing 262. You have to do all the hard work.
Well, the entire Pakistan team has raced onto the field, and no wonder. This has been a fantastic batting performance by Pakistan. 263 was the target. Always looked a stiff target. At one stage, the run rate required was up to 8, 9 and over. Wickets kept falling. Key men got out. Inzamam will hack their general.